So, Facebook just announced the launch of Facebook Shops. This has captured imaginations and attention of brands and marketers worldwide. But what is Facebook Shops? Let's talk about it today. Welcome to a new episode of Ace the Market. Today we have Mokul Sokrati experts, Akash Jawhari, who is the Facebook Media Manager, and Sahil, who is the Marketplaces expert, to talk a little bit more about the Facebook Shops. So, guys, can you tell us what exactly is Facebook Shops and why should brands care about it?
What Facebook Shops is, it's basically a new feature where Facebook is trying to bring in the entire brick and mortar business online. Definitely, it's a place where people now who have been affected because of the COVID situation will get a chance to put in their products. There is a very well structured process that has been laid out for to make it very easier for maybe vendors to put in their products using different variants. Just how ads are, they are curated using different headlines, different colors, combinations, everything. Vendors now will be able to put in their brands on Facebook Shops. Facebook Shops will be made available in terms of ads and stories for people to go through. They can users can also directly click on something like a Facebook brand page, which they have, pretty much similar to how Amazon works. And yeah, brands should definitely care because there's going to be a huge flow of vendors who would want to put in their products on Facebook because that's where the user base is.
Got it. So, specifically talking about right now when people are logged in and digital is the only option, do you think this is coincidental or this was planned by Facebook to launch it today?
Facebook was planning something like this from a very long time. In fact, not just Facebook, there have been many other brands as well in the market. But I think Facebook as a brand, and keeping in mind the recent deal which has happened between Facebook and Geo, I strongly feel that this step has been taken at the right moment. Facebook has taken the first mover's advantage here by bringing in this huge set of businesses online by using Facebook's own platform. So this was definitely planned. Facebook just turns out to be somebody who has taken the first step here.
So, guys, Sahil, can you tell us how does this fit exactly in the existing marketplace universe where there are already a bunch of options for brands and sellers?
Yeah, so in terms of offerings which marketplace provide, this is definitely in the e-commerce area. So that's why a lot of us are assuming that Facebook is trying to strengthen their e-commerce offering through this particular move. And when we talk about that in that sense, that it definitely means increased competition for existing marketplaces. And when we talk about marketplaces, obviously Amazon is the first name which comes to mind. And Amazon actually already offers a similar feature, which is called Brand Store. And it is kind of positioned with similar USPs, where sellers can upload their whole catalog. They can tell their brand story, highlight the USPs of their product. And on Amazon, this particular offering becomes more important because there is no way of directing the customers to the actual website. So Amazon marketers very strongly associate this particular feature with the brand awareness kind factor which it brings it with itself. So now Facebook giving a similar feature is kind of just creating another option where similar feature can be exploited. So definitely somewhere in the zone of competition with Amazon. And while we talk about it, we should also consider the fact that Facebook is already pretty ahead in terms of few of its advantages over marketplaces. Typically the targeting options it offers, the audiences options it offers. So combining those options with this particular feature, would really mean increased competition for marketplaces and Amazon, particularly, as I mentioned earlier.
That sounds interesting. So, Facebook is looking more and more like a competition to Amazon. But Akash, it's a new platform. What will it require to do to be adopted successfully? And Does this have any connection to the Facebook Reliance deal, which you just mentioned previously?
Okay, so this, like the idea of getting shops during the COVID situation, or the idea of bringing this entire business model into existence, I think it's a part of a very larger plan. Till now, people or users on Facebook did not transact so frequently. Facebook, as Sahil just mentioned, has definitely, because of the social media engagement, has a very strong lever of understanding how people behave online, how what kind of content do they like, what kind of content do they share. Every single interaction done on Facebook's app or Facebook's page is monitored. Now, Facebook with shops will be able to understand uh, how people engage with transactions. Facebook is going to put in the levers to understand how people interact with products. What kind of purchase methods do people opt for? Are they heavy on using credit cards? Are they heavy on using debit cards? Do they opt in for Facebook Pay? Is Facebook Pay an option to maybe rely on once it gets rolled out in India? It's not there right now, just in US. So users can definitely opt for that option as well. And coming back to the Geo deal, which happened with Facebook now, that was more of a WhatsApp Geo Mart deal. So that to an extent can cannibalize the entire fact of using WhatsApp for GeoMart. But again, that's a theory. We will have to wait and see how the pilot first of all runs. Facebook as a channel comes with very frequent betas and changes which gets rolled out quarter to quarter, month to month. So I think let it first of all roll out in India as a country. So let's understand the user behavior which India as a country has to offer to Facebook shops, and then maybe seeing whether the GeoMart deal has been affected because of Facebook shops would be a right option to look after.
Got it. So I sense there's a lot of confusion right now because we're not sure if internally between WhatsApp and Facebook, what's going to come out. Plus, in India, there are already a lot of local marketplaces and Amazon and a bunch of other options. So, as a brand manager, I have a lot of options, and that can seem a little confusing. At the end of it, right now, when lockdown is getting lifted and the economy is starting to recover, what does this ultimately mean for me?
Consumers today are present everywhere. As a brand manager, my uh, my objective should be present where the audience is. As Facebook being a platform which pretty much depends a lot on the user behavior, I would want my brand to be endorsed where my audiences are.
Umang, as a brand manager, I would say it's an interesting opportunity because Facebook is kind of trying to incorporate best of both the worlds with this particular feature. What kind of insights Facebook is providing to its sellers with this particular feature. And one very interesting thought which I had, and which is normally a very frequent query for the brand managers, would be a pretty decent fix here. If somehow brand managers get to know that how much of the traffic is actually going from the Facebook shop to their actual website, and if Facebook gives us this kind of insights, it will solve a very unique requirement where we would able to know that how much of customer loyalty it is imparting through the channel. And with this, I mean, if we talk about the marketplace side of things, they will also need to up their reporting and optimizing capabilities. Otherwise, it's definitely kind of giving opportunity to Facebook to take over with this new feature.
So it sounds like there are some new frenemies in the house. It's interesting times. We see how Facebook launches the new platform. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. And as always, we'll be back with some more news on the latest in digital marketing.